Can it be stopped?
Stand! It's coming! It's coming!
Richard Thomas, John Ritter, Harry Anderson. It, the terrifying conclusion.
Ah, welcome back. I'm assuming you watched part 1 or have at least seen the miniseries. If you have seen neither and just tuned in anyways, well, God bless you. Let's join these really adorable kids, now as really annoying adults some 30 years later, and see if old Pennywise has gotten any better at killing. When Bill arrives to Derry, he goes to Georgie's grave to pay his respects. While Bill mourns, we see Pennywise digging 20 holes for 20 moles.
Take your pick, Billy boy.
Why should he heed your threat at all? You couldn't kill him when he was a terrified kid, when he was nothing more than 90 pounds soaking wet. And look at him now, he's bigger.
I remember you. And I remember we beat you. I'm not afraid of you.
You will be. You will be.
Billy, no offense, but judging by your glasses, ponytail, gentle disposition, the fact that you only shop at Whole Foods, the fact that I'm sure you have a Serenity bumper sticker on the back of your car, and I'm sure that you unironically claim that tofu cheese is just as good as the regular kind, I'm sure you're terrified. Up next coming to town is Richie, and it doesn't take him long to run afoul of the Pen Man.
Oh, come on! Not the Paramount, you slime balls! Where are the people of this city supposed to get their culture?
May I help you?
Mike Hammond.
He stepped out a short while ago. I'm pretty sure he's coming back.
Good. I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna wait.
A little young for you, isn't she, Richie?
No, he's from Hollywood, and that outlaw cesspool age is just a number. Just ask Aaliyah. I should really say, ask R. Kelly.
Yo, killing me with this. I can't help 30 years.
Isn't this actually kind of nice? You know, before the whole blood thing. It's like New Year's in Branson. Gee, if this isn't real, then how come these people keep closing their eyes?
Mike Hammond, if you see...
Excuse me, sir. Do you have Prince Albert in a can? You do? Well, you better let the poor guy out.
Are we sure Pennywise just isn't Don Rickles in disguise?
Hey, the war was on. I was lonely. I ran after a truck. What did I know? You want candy? Like a dummy, I stopped.
Beverly decides to go visit her old man. Because hey, you walked away from severe emotional, physical, and possibly sexual abuse years ago. So why not let bygones be bygones?
I'm sorry, I must have rung the wrong bell. I was looking for Marsh.
Marsh?
Yes.
There's no Marsh here. Unless... You don't mean Alvin Marsh?
Yes, my father.
Oh, miss. I hate to be the one to have to tell you this, a stranger, but your father's been dead this last 5 years. Feel free to look around. Perhaps you'd like to freshen up.
Why are there 2 toothbrushes instead of 1? See? That's why this had to be 2 episodes instead of 1, because I'm pointing out stupid, useless shit like that. That's not really that odd. That's how I drink everything, including booze. I should probably be in a program.
If you're wise, you'll run, dear, run. Because to stay will mean worse than your death. They float down there.
Again with the floating with this asshole. Why is he so obsessed with this? Is he with the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade? Because he fucking loves floats.
They float.
You're not real.
You're technically right. None of this is real. But it is. But it also isn't. Right? Space Turtle, throw me a bone.
Give me a break.
After an almost perfect dinner,
If you think our Benihana chef is good, Wait till you taste the food. Join us for our next performance.
The gang goes through the library to try to sort some stuff out, when suddenly they get a visitor with a very frosty disposition. Suddenly Pennywise starts doing a celebrity roast via the head of Stan.
Sorry I'm late. Well, let's see who's here. Billy boy. Richie, you still here? We never expected you to stick around. Nice nose job. No one would ever suspect. Haystack. Putting on a little weight, huh? Speaking of dads, Bevy, yours isn't worried about you anymore. He loves your choice in men. Wheezy, how's your sex life? What's your sex life? Well, Mikey, you did it. You got us all back here. I guess it's because it's the only way you'd ever see us. Since you're so lame, you'd never leave this town. I finally made it, guys. I'm in the deadlights now.
And you know what? It's true what they say. We all float down here, and you will too. In fact, they all float. They all float.
Couldn't he have just closed that all along? I mean, just saying. Again, another time where they're terrified of Pennywise, but he still hasn't done anything. This guy can't do shit, except maybe make that coffee creamer in the refrigerator curdle. Bev enters the hotel room of Ben, and after a quick discussion on how his role in Bad Santa is completely underrated, she reveals that she knows it was him who wrote the poem so many years earlier.
Oh, Beverly.
If he hadn't noticed that, how far would Pennywise have gone?
Kiss me, fat boy.
Pretty sure that's how Chris Farley's audition with Lorne Michaels went. Henry Bowers, who was the Losers Club childhood bully, which is a mouthful, is broken out of a sanitarium by Pennywise so that he can hopefully kill the members of the Loser Squad, because apparently Pennywise can't get the job done himself. And the gang kills him. They have all of your names, all of you are from out of town with a connection to the town, and the dead person is in one of your rooms. I'm pretty sure it's a room of somebody currently in the hospital, somebody that can't get away. The Losers Club, minus Mike after the attack from Henry Bowers, head down in the sewers to hopefully finally end the tyranny of Pennywise.
I think something's coming.
Is he coming? Of course he is. He's got all of you in his house at one time and he's hungry. He's just going to explode in his pants. Just call him Clit.
Show yourself.
Silly boy. You still think you can see me?
John C.
Go! Now, for if you stay, you'll lose your little mind in my dead lights.
So you can kill him. Just use your dead light and flash them right now without their permission. You know, Charlie Rose style.
All others.
It wakes up every 30 years and it feeds. And in order to feed, it has to take on some kind of physical form.
It's time for the Losers Club to confront Pennywise in his true form. This better be good. He's a spider? How in the bluest fuck hell jumping Jesus, Mother Mary of God on roller skates does that make any sense? You know, I mean, Stephen King has been known for not knowing how to end his stories, but this is next level. I mean, let's see how many spider jokes we can make without even saying any words.
Here we go, number 10.
There may be some spiders around here that are very dangerous.
Number 9.
Who's gonna feed your spider while we're gone? He just ate a whole load of mice guts. He should be good for a couple weeks.
Number 8. Behold, the great Queen Spider.
Hail, Queen Spider!
Spider! Number 7.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can.
Number 6. Number 5.
But I cannot deny them fresh meat when it wanders so willingly into our midst. Goodbye, friend of Hagrid.
Number 4.
He has an 80-foot tarantula. Yes, well, I was coming to that.
Number 3.
A blunder that transformed a tiny insect into the 100-foot spider that was now ravaging the panic-stricken countryside.
Number 2.
In the whole vast configuration of things, I'd say you were nothing but a scurvy little spider.
And the number 1.
Ray!
Why do they all keep looking up at it? Just go save Bill with your eyes closed. This isn't rocket science. I mean, have you ever heard the story about the chicken who suddenly felt rain and looked up and the rain started falling into his beak and it ended up drowning him because he was too stupid to look back down? I think you know where I'm going at here.
This is battery acid. Now you disappear.
Surprise, motherfucker!
I mean, oh. Can anyone please explain to me the logic here? She just shot his glowworm belly and he's like messed up now. He's like ready for a Mortal Kombat fatality.
Fatality. Losers Club wins.
Eddie? Eddie!
Hey, nice shot, Beth.
Don't you talk. Don't talk.
You know, how are they going to explain this to anybody, especially his mother, that he's either dead or missing? You know, how he came to Derry to hang out with all of you and then he never returned?
You know how
If that thing comes back when I'm 70.
Let's finish it once and for all.
How will they do that? Something really clever? Oh, they're just gonna rip its heart out. Cool. And Derry lived happily ever after, except for the mudslide and all that constant toxic waste radiation they keep getting. And that escalator that goes nowhere. Most people are distracted by their fear of clowns, that they look over how cheesy, ham-fisted, overacted, and illogical this series really is. I think it's fair to say that I'm not the only one who by the end of this was left with so many questions.